Thank you, Chairman, and ladies and gentlemen. So we're running out of time, so I'm going to try and make it as fast as I can. Me by talk pidgin, am I right? Yeah, I can speak pidgin better than I can speak English, so by me talk pidgin. Yeah. So me like talk sa Allluvial. One plus something. This forum and summit is very important. And important through lo you lo Papua New Guinea. Lo understanding one suddenly come up in the country blame me. Plenty me losing plenty opportunity. By me carry you go back lo time lo independence. I'll bring you guys forward. Lo experience lo me. Because me born before lo independence. So time me bla mangi Mr. Looking. All the lo community or mama sa got clinic buka. I'm true. All the penis got clinic. Also got go scale lah. Na all nurse na doctors are go one community na everywhere. In the remotest part of Papua New Guinea. Also I go. Now also serving more community. DPI officers are go. So I'm all how working business. Now one very important sector am commerce. Or business development officer also I go one community. Now teach them on man how to look at them coffee, growing business, and come up. Before 8 posts only look at up him stop. Now I got 8 posts. Now I got marasin. Now no got a problem. One the mama put one the complaint. One the little heavy come up. Got and blame. One police go and arrest the man. Some the kinds of also come up. Now budget blame was the time. And 200-300 million tasolia. Now you make it billions and billions. No the service go one them up. You know, always the money go away. What's happening to our country? You make a little businessman to start a community before. No, it's grown. Communities have thrived. We are a thriving community. There's a thriving community, believe me, stop away now. You mean a little businessman, also working little store, or got little, also got in pig, buying coffee, can get a little business of place, huh? As we were growing, you make all this business stuff. Now this little man carry more the heavy the community. Ban like you house or you got heavy or community obligation or this little businessman, so carry him heavy, the shoulder this social obligation by him the Papua New Guinea. This is a social obligation. Old man's a soldier me now. You may look north now. You may carry big heavy come inside. Okay, that's a little business. One blood Papua New Guinea man selling one little trade store business blog. Today, I'm opening this store blog. I'm selling business. I'm selling rice. Okay, now I'm talk example of price blog now. I'm selling not 4 50 to ya. Okay, now outside money back I'm opening. Look north line or back I'm opening store blog. Selling no 4 kina. I'm selling no 450. 4 kina, okay, the man go buy him. Now 450, no had man buy him. I'm true. So I'm pass him though. But the 450, the 50 toy, I'm shouldering every community. You don't look him. It's very important that we protect the interest of Papua New Guinea. This is why this forum is so important. Now look at the place. You can't get a problem come up because no man blows carries heavy no stop more. The time of this man set up the place, no also talk. Old man saw him talk. I'm true. Pass him the respect and stop. Now no got more. Because always a little businessman or penis now. Now but soldier heavy also want him now. Community blame me and fall apart. Our country is unique. You mean got culture blame me, the system blame me. You don't need to go on a quick that's all adopting system blow outside line gap. The time of implementing the society blame me. We should be protecting every Papua New Guineans. It's very, very important that we participate. You must get involved. You must talk about this law issue. Community bring me started back up, no man look at up, find him service no round now, find him come no most be na late that's all. Plus bring me no got more service. What is the service established? No got more. You be fight man, you be clap na talk big budget. You be line, but cheer him na mas the fight him na talk big budget, yes, groundbreaking ceremony, you go set up na clap na start na service way. Those are issues that we need to understand. You must understand country believe goes on them. Now you may army 100,000 kids coming out of school every year. All back away, work stop one up. Now production line haven't grown yet. No black out yet. You don't know, but you took 6 months to talk. Mama, you belly, all him stop. And but now wait, and come yet. Now back I'm going to one up. Please all sit down in Bacarabia. Community believe me Bacarabia. So it's not the neighbor you sit down good and okay, good, but you out by you sit down good too. You make a responsibility of each and every one of ourselves. You must uplift him. And the only way through is our resource. Now it's no income. They're taking over all the export licenses in our country. I'm telling you guys. They're giving every right now. They're taking away all our businesses. Now you can't even buy land now. They're buying prime land, pushing the prices up. You know, big public servants, you can't even afford a property in town. You can't even afford it. Simply because of that, we allow these people. This is our country. It's unique to us. We must protect him. Not a black man sinang good lab, na community sinang good, you sinang good. You know, pisin na by growing win, apply the group the way around. So we must protect each other. You must look at each other. All the people come out of school now, all back work away. Work stop on map. Resource blame here. You may give an export license to all the foreigners. Now all I use him citizenship now. Not an example, all I use him start to buy more citizenship. Not to all locals. Just like some people come up with your community blame here. Now where do we stand to protect ourselves, protect our community? By me go to one map. You mean no pisin by me go to narblap? San no go to bagrab, you mean by you go away. You mean by stabia, all narbla line ni gamia, all baklap balus na go pinis. All come here, no come no interest for you, all come no interest for yet. Resource play your directing overseas. This is what's happening with the export licenses. So me pulling my way along, mining, but I'll go back to mining. But this is what is happening. The community blaming, the country blaming. You may go poor, not poor yet, in a rich land. So rich with resources, but we're not protecting ourselves. You may got low blaming, not protecting me. Also, me give me an example. They use other institutions to come here and control us and make laws to suit them. Kind of so now you die now, planning you want the ground. Now you talk about ground below me. You must, on planning you must go down 5 feet now, you mark, and 1 feet and ground below you sleep. After 5 feet, 6 feet, emblo. Okay? Emblo because the law allows it. You Papuans cannot prosper in your own land. You being disadvantaged in your own land. For instance, like me running business, I've got an export license, and I export gold. So Tamil I export him gold. I am competing against foreigners that are given export licenses. What they do is that they've got they got money under the pillow. What they do is that money they use to buy gold at the inflated price, just enough to ship the gold overseas. And this is the issue that I've raised with the central bank. I've raised that issue with them. I think they've looked at it, but they've sent it to the fraud squad. And like there was a meeting, a forum by the Public Accounts Committee in Mosby, where Miplago attended Wilson stopped from Central Bank. He said they've given them about 40,000 reports. 40,000 reports and zero investigation and arrest. Zero. That's why we're going to be blacklisted soon. No matter what we think we can do, we're going to be blacklisted soon. It's getting worse. Because these people are now lobbying with prime ministers and government and, all these politicians have got they've got their own little Kong Kongs, we call it. They've got them. All about Kong Kong blood. And this is working against you Papua New Guineans. One time by me kirapna. This is our country, by me stabas, by me karimot pinginia. The bottleneck that we're creating with the production line and production line become a T-boy and a Gatan boy blow. This is all we're going to be subjected to if we don't get up and wake up and do something about this. I'm no country blow, I don't country blame me. We should create laws and we should be protecting the interests of everybody else. Because you mean one map more. You got not place, you got not a passport, but you go. Huh? You will go away. No got not blapia. How's do blame him? Must fix him. Peck smell sabi you me yet peck. You must clean him, stretch him. And the government should take the stand and do that, but they can't because of politics. We need to wake up. This country needs to wake up because we're sitting on a real time bomb. Some of the resources you can't renew. Once they're gone, they're gone. And we need each other. Community blaming is to stop supporting each other. Before to stop supporting. Now, no what? Because community break down because no got one really businessman or namel lo yumi lo grow him na all him community because all this like business or sim business. Now good businessman or carry one man now start carry every name come up too much now losing place now go nar plap too. So it's getting worse. So we need to step up. And I thank Mr. Hood and the team for bringing up this issue, this summit, so we can talk more about this. because this is a very important place to come out and talk about these things. We need to address this as a team, as Papua New Guineans. I think James Gore mentioned something. I think we should start creating businesses forum for Papua New Guineans to stand up. We need to stand up as the old Papua New Guinean businessmen and women. If we don't stand up, you know, nothing will get done. We're going to be kicked out of our own country, on our own land, and we'll become slaves in our own land. We've got the resources, but we lack the ability and the willpower to make it work for our people. Sorry, I will address all the other issues through the forum later. Sorry for hijacking it a little bit, but I had this to say. And I think it's very important you may understand him, you know, where we're going and what we're facing. You know, it becomes a difficult task as we progress if we don't do anything now. You know, kind of some example. Before you say, give more, talk more policeman, you got one lily heavy will come help him. Now fuel money or lunch money. Then by you talk by you cooking kagaruk lol. Next time by, you know, the next generation come, you know, address him just like by me moving peak lol. And by custom now, it's just going to keep growing if we don't address it. We have to fix this now. This is our country. You know not you don't block money and stuff. You block them country blah blah. We can fix this tomorrow. But it's the willpower of us uniting as one and the politicians to come. They're legislators. We can legislate ourselves into prosperity, you know? Which is all these things that they're doing. We can just block it by law. Some of them are by law already, but we're not implementing it because we got people getting bribes. But we need this kick to start from the top. If we can manage it from the top all the way down to the bottom, I tell you, this country will prosper like you will not believe. It's so easy to fix this country. I see it's so easy to fix this country. So easy, yet it's so hard. We can do it through legislations and implementation, you know? But we need our Lee Kuan Yew. We are looking for the Lee Kuan Yew. That's the problem we don't have, is we don't have our Lee Kuan Yew. We need something like this in this country. But anyway, thank you for holding your time, but appreciate that moment.